While the Kremlin is reportedly discussing the possible candidates to the Russian delegation for negotiations, Kyiv keeps crossing the red lines with provocative strikes. After a short pause, the armed forces of Ukraine resumed massive drone strikes on the Russian rear regions. The Russian military officially reported destruction of 104 UAVs in 9 rear regions, including the northern Leningrad region that is rarely targeted by attacks. Russian air defense was very active, repelling the attack, but heavy damage was not avoided. A large fire broke out at one of the largest Russian primary oil refinery stations in the region of Nizhny Novgorod. The intensity of Ukrainian strikes is growing, and they result in sensible damage to the entire system. Earlier, Ryazan oil refinery, which is the third largest in Russia, had been shut down after the recent Ukrainian attack. Last night, the terrorist Kyiv regime also attempted to attack a Russian nuclear facility. Russian air defense destroyed Ukrainian UAVs that targeted the Smolensk NPP. The wreckage crashed in the area, causing no damage. This NPP is a large energy facility and provides almost 90% of electricity in the region. This is far from the first Ukrainian attempts to attack nuclear facilities, both in the Russian rear and in the regions that Kyiv lost. For example, despite Zelensky's attempts to blame the Russian military for the alleged threat it poses to the Zaporizhzhia NPP, Ukrainian drone strikes on the large nuclear station continue on a regular basis. While Kyiv targets civilian infrastructure and threatens the entirety of Europe with a disaster, Russian drones and missiles are pounding Ukrainian military infrastructure throughout the country. Several Ukrainian airfields suffered heavy damage as a result of Russian strikes in the past 2 days. On January 28th, Russian strikes destroyed the command and control center of the Konontovo airfield, which is the base of the Ukrainian 21st Aviation Commandant's Office. The MiG-29s of the Air Force of Ukraine deployed there also suffered heavy damage. The flight training center in Vasukov came under attack in the Kyiv region, where flight simulators and barracks of the engineering staff were destroyed. The large hangar complex with dozens of long-range attack drones was destroyed in Chernihiv, together with the launch and control systems and other military equipment. On January 29th, the city of Odessa and seaports nearby came under heavy attacks for the second night in a row. The local Shikolny airfield is used by the Ukrainian military to launch strikes in the Russian southern regions, suffered heavy damage in 2 days of strikes. Russian strikes on military airfields and launch sites throughout Ukraine decrease the potential of the Ukrainian military, but they are yet to stop the intensive drone strikes on Russian fuel depots, pipelines, and other facilities.